Alright, so the other day I was kind of just standing there, just doing my thing, just playing a little bit. And then all of a sudden my suit felt really hot for some reason. So I checked it, and then it suddenly just like burst into flames. And I'm like, what the heck? What was happening? So I threw off the suit. And then it, I mean, it kind of speaks for itself. This music thing this infection is like spreading. And I'm not really sure how to stop it, but we got to figure out something. I don't know. So today, aside from the music, oh man, it's just not looking good. It's not looking very hopeful with this music infection thing. But I did have some plans that I did have before this infection spread this far. But I do have a couple updates for you guys today. First off, as you guys can see, I do now have a somewhat working cow farm. There was some leather in here, but I took it out and put it as part of, and made some books and bookshelves out of it, and put it down there in the enchanting area. So basically, you press the button, they start floating up, and then you feed them some wheat, and then they make babies, and then the babies are taking up some room, and then because they're taking up so much room, then the bigger ones die, and they give us leather and beef, which is just great. So there's that, and let's see what else. There were a couple other things. Oh yeah, one other update I have is this thing right here, which is the moss farm, I guess. So basically you just fill up that little divot right there with dirt, and then you bone meal that one piece of moss, and then all the dirt turns into moss and you can collect it. So that will be a useful farm for sure, for later. And then let's see, there were a couple other things I need to show you guys. First off, I have in fact waterlogged these because of creeper blasts, so that these things will no longer explode in creeper blasts, which is just great. And then also, of course, as you can see, I've labeled them with the different things that I've put inside them, just to keep things a little bit more organized. I've also added this area right here, which is going to end up being for a mini super smelter, which I have planned out in a separate world, and I can show you guys that in a little bit here. And then before we do that, also, as you guys can see, I've been expanding my enchanting area a little bit. Right now we have 7 shelves. I'm still getting some more wood, and actually no, I have plenty of wood, I think, but I'm getting some more leather from the farm, the cow farm, on the surface, to get some more books in here. Also, if we come over here, as you guys can see, I've actually built a staircase that leads down to this area right here, just so that I don't have to like exit my house and come all the way down over their stairs. I can just sort of walk out the side of it to get up, or to get down, I guess. I guess it wasn't necessary, but it was a fun little side project that I did between episodes. Also, this was not here before, and I looked in it, and there's a bunch of bone blocks. Oh my gosh, there's so many bone blocks. Goodness gracious. I mean, that's just crazy. I don't know who gave these to me. That is so generous. My gosh, I'll definitely be using these. Also, yeah, we also now have a white shulker box, which is just great. Honestly, probably a little bit more excited about that than I am about the bone blocks. What can I use these for? I suppose I could use them to just like, whoa. Oh yeah, also, between episodes, I should probably mention this. Between episodes, I did in fact fall into the void whilst holding my elytra in my hands, and I didn't put them on fast enough, and so I lost the first pair of elytra, but I did manage to get a second pair for a discount of like a stack and a half of iron blocks, not just iron ingots. So yeah, that happened. Oh, also, along the way between the episodes, I did manage to, or someone was generous enough to give me a bunch of this stuff along with an ender chest. So I do have plenty of rockets. I got some diamond gear, which I'm not really going to wear that often, simply because the skies are a dangerous place and I could easily die and lose all of my stuff. So I'm just going to leave it in here for now. I think that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Oh, okay, so let's talk about this furnace. So we are here in my small testing world, and as you guys can see, I've put together quite a compact structure here, and this is basically showing, the exact dimensions of the hole that I dug out on the Elsewhere server, and I needed the exact dimensions so that I could figure out how to put a super smelter in here and have it still fit and actually work properly. So here, as you guys can see, we have our super smelter. And okay, let's just go through the whole process of what it does. So to start, you put items that you want to smelt into this chest here on the left. Those items will all drain through these hoppers into this this dropper right here, but this dropper won't activate until you flip this switch here, which activates a basically a pulse. I don't even know what to call it, like a pulse shortener. So it has a comparator on subtract node, so it will be powering and unpowering itself, and also simultaneously powering and unpowering this dropper, which will eventually start shooting out the items into this water stream, which will then go up over into this chest right here. And then this hopper minecart will drag the items out of the chest, and then once there are a few items in here, it will go down, go back up, all the way across these furnaces, and then drop the items into the furnaces to be smelted. And as you guys can see, I do have lava buckets in here. I am going to also get a infinite lava source using cauldrons and dripstones. So that'll be a fun use of those dripstones that I've gathered over time. And to actually put the lava buckets in the furnaces, as you guys can see, I really can't access those furnaces from right here. It just doesn't make sense. So as you guys can see over here, this is where our enchanting area is going to be. And you guys might have noticed in the last couple clips that behind the enchanting table, there was actually a door. And if you go through the door, I'm planning on having this little system right here. So basically we'll put the lava buckets in here, we'll send off the minecart, and then that will go through all the way over here, and it will come across all of these hoppers, which will then all drain into their respective furnaces. So we'll be putting the lava buckets into the hoppers and then into the furnaces to be smelted. Obviously this is just the testing mode, so I've kind of just stocked up the hoppers. Oh, we can turn this off now. So yeah, then of course once all the items have gone out of this chest into this stream, and then into the furnaces, we can turn this off. And then once the items are done smelting, they will go into these droppers, or hoppers I guess, and then they'll come over into this dropper, which will automatically, as you guys can see, this blue circuit right here, it will automatically shoot them out into the water stream, and then they'll go up, over, and then into this big chest here, which is where all of our smelted items will come into. So we'll put unsmelted items in here, and then the smelted items will come out here as soon as it's done. I think that's pretty much the entire thing. So in front of me here, as you guys can see, I've laid out a list of everything, all the materials I'm going to need for this super smelter. So we'll need a lot of glass, 3 comparators, 4 repeaters, 19 redstone dust, 11 wool, 1 sticky piston, 5 redstone torches, 8 furnaces, 28 hoppers, which is that's a lot of hoppers, goodness. 10 powered rails, 21 regular rails, 2 soul sand blocks, 2 droppers, 1 hopper minecart, and then 1 chest minecart. That is a lot of iron, for sure, but we should be able to craft everything on that list. It is nighttime, I'm going to bed. Yeah, we should be able to craft everything on that list. It just is going to take a while. Man, I said we'll need lots of glass, which is kind of a problem because I'm making the super smelter so that I can smelt things like lots of glass. But I need lots of glass in order to make the super smelter, so it's just kind of a loop. I swear I'm going mad. I keep hearing the llama and the wandering trader, but I can't find them anywhere. They're not down here. They're not over here. They're not in my base anywhere. Are they over here? No, there's nothing in here. Where the heck are they? That's hilarious. I have 2 Minecraft platforms open right now. One of them is my alternate account, which I'm using to look at the other, the furnace on the testing world, just so I make sure I get everything right. And then I'm using this account, and I'm hearing the llama and the wandering trader on the testing world, and not the Elsewhere server. So yeah, they're nowhere near me on this world. They're on the testing world. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh, bro, we need so many, oh my gosh, so many hoppers, which means we need a lot of chests, which means we need a lot of wood. I'm going to be spending quite a bit of time in the tree farm, won't I? All right, we've made a decent amount of progress. We've already got one of the water pillars in, all of the wool blocks in where they're supposed to be. We still need the comparators, which we actually need to go to the nether for, because I do have quartz blocks, but I only actually have one piece of actual quartz, as you can see, and I can't just turn these back into regular quartz. At least I don't think I can. Yeah, no, I can't. So we still need to go to the nether to get those other 2 quartz pieces for the 2 comparators, and then we'll also still need plenty of repeaters, and then we still have to put the other glass tube in for the other water stream that goes into this hopper, and then I think that'll actually be it. Okay, I just went to the nether to get some nether quartz, and I've come back to this site. What the heck? This is not something I expected to happen, nor that I really want to happen. But there's not really anything I could do about that. What the heck? I mean, I guess I could technically. There's kind of a way I could get them out. But, I mean, I have to break the glass and then replace it, which is just annoying to do. And I don't actually have any more glass. Oh, for goodness sake. This is so weird. I've never had this happen to me before. You know, what with water streams and all that. This has never happened to me before. This is so weird. Okay, with those final comparators placed down, I do believe this thing is now a fully functioning system with the exception of this minecart chest. We just need to slap this in right here, and then that should be everything completely working, I'd hope and assume. We'll have to do some testing, of course, and we'll have to get some lava buckets. So yes, we still have to set up the infinite lava source thing. We still have to set that up. But once that's set up and we have some lava going, then we should be able to start using this thing. Alright, so I've come down here into the mine shaft, and I think we're probably going to put our infinite lava sources right here. Okay, I've actually shifted the entire thing down a few blocks just because my house is above here and I don't want it to start burning just because there's lava beneath it. So if we go ahead and put these all in here, just like this. There we go, we have our lava in place. I'm going to go ahead and put some cobblestone on top of it because I feel like that might contribute to it, like burning things around it. I don't know. It just feels like the safer way to go. And then what we can do is we can pop these underneath here, and these will eventually start dripping lava, I'm assuming. That should be how it works. There's no way this isn't how it works. This is how it works. Yeah. Oh my gosh, wait. Okay, as far as I can tell, my particles are on. I just can't see them for whatever reason. But this thing is already filled up with lava. Dude, that was fast. Holy cow. Well, here we have our infinite lava. Look at that. I mean, we can't see the particles, unfortunately, but we can see the lava that is slowly filling up the lavas, or the cauldrons, which is just great. I'm going to go upstairs quick just to make sure nothing's burning. No, I mean, looks pretty good right now, at least. It might change in the future, who knows. But it looks like the lava's far enough away that it's not going to touch my house, which is just great. Anyways, okay. Seriously? Are there 3 in there now? I swear, that did not happen on the testing world. Why is it? What? Oh, you know what? It might be because there's literally nowhere else for these squid to spawn. Wait, no, they can spawn right in here. Why are they choosing to spawn in there? We should just have like a trapdoor like right here so I can reach in and just slap them. Or actually better yet, we could just have a trapdoor in there. That sounds smarter. Seems we incidentally made a squid farm. Oh, that's sweet. I just used this cow farm. I took all of the wheat out and fed a bunch to the cows, and I just got 10 leather from that, which is 3 books. No, that's not 3 books. That's 9 books, which is 3 shelves. Which is great. That is great progress for our enchanting area. So let's go ahead and make those quick. And as you can see, our little lava farm in here is actually doing really wonderfully. We already have 3 buckets. And then these are the 5 more before we can actually put them into the furnace area. And I can't access the furnace area. I did make a door for that. So once we access the furnace area, we can see if all the buckets went into the furnaces so that we know they're getting spread out evenly. And they should be getting spread out evenly. I don't know why they wouldn't be getting spread out. Oh, wait, I can't really go in here, can I? But yeah, if I just like break that or something so I don't send it off, then I can come in here and check out everything in here just to make sure it's all working properly once we throw in the lava buckets. And something else I would like to be doing in this episode is making an official bridge for our iron farm, because I've actually already fallen off this thing a couple times. So I want to make an actually official bridge to get over to our iron farm so it's a little bit safer to access. Alright guys, the lava source of infinity has been producing, and we have now 8 buckets, which means we can actually fill this thing, oh for goodness sake, which means we can actually fill this thing up. As you can see, if we can just put these all in here, and then we can send this off, and that should distribute those 8 buckets throughout all 8 furnaces. So there's a torch in here. So there's 1 in here, and then if we come around this way, check in here, there's 1 in there, 1 in there, 1 in there, 1 in there, 1 in there. There's nothing in the last one, and then there's 1 in there, which means, okay, so there's 1 in the 5th furnace. There's an extra 1 in the 5th furnace, which means it's slowed down slightly over the 5th furnace, which is really weird and shouldn't be happening. Oh, that's so weird. Okay, so we just need, I think all we really need to do is just get another powered rail probably right there. That should fix it, I'd imagine. So if we put these all in here again and then send this off then hopefully it will do a little better this time. So there's one in here. One, and one. Yes. Oh, okay, so we just need a little bit more speed at the beginning in order to get it working. That's great. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and kill the squid. Oh my gosh. We got a squid head, y'all. We got a squid head. I'd imagine we're probably going to end up getting quite a few of these, considering we just accidentally made a squid farm. Dude, we got a squid head. Heck yeah. Oh, that's really funny. Alright, here is the design for the bridge I am making. There's going to be these bricks in the middle, and then on the sides there's going to be some stairs with fences on top of the stairs, and then every 5 blocks there's going to be a log with a torch on top of it, or maybe, actually we'll probably do a lamp, or like a lantern or whatever they're called, just for nicety's sake. So let's go ahead and get rid of this glass and put in some stone, and then we can work on the little wooden bits. Oh yeah, that's way better than the glass strip I had before. That is so good. I love that so much. That is actually, oh my gosh, it's so cool. It's turned out so much better than I thought it was going to. I am very happy with this bridge. This is very nice. I like this a lot. And then I added this little weird like shape building right here, just to prevent mobs from like climbing over the gates into my area while I'm AFK farming. So yeah, this all has turned out really well, and I'm happy with how it's turned out. But anyways, that is in fact all the time I have for you guys today. I'm so sorry. I really wish I could do more. There is more that I have planned, so don't worry. I do have another episode coming up soon. Hopefully, actually, I don't know if I'll be able to get it out soon, but I do have another one planned for whenever I have the free time. Anyways, that's all I have. So if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like down below, and if you really enjoyed it, then please consider subscribing, because it really does help out a lot. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time.